Good morning, everyone. Today's topic is on research papers. So, this is the first time we are learning botany with the help of research papers. So, the topic that I've chosen is from the American Journal of Botany. This is very famous and has a lot of research papers. One of them, which I've chosen, is predicting invasion risk of grasses in novel environments requires improved genomic understanding of adaptive potential. As you can see, here are the names of the people who have written this research paper: Emily S. Bellis, Rima D. Lucardi, Kristen Seltenstahl, Travis D. Marsico. Ignore me for mispronunciations. So students, let's learn about this. Many invasive grasses drastically transform the ecosystems they invade, putting native communities across the globe at risk. Climate change will likely increase invasion risks for many regions as climates in temperate zones become warmer. This is all because of the global warming, and we can see that the global warming and the higher temperatures are really affecting our nature, and we can see the examples nowadays. However, other axes of environmental variation could delay invasions. This is because as a human being, many people in the world are taking care of about some resources. So because of that, many things are going well, like we are taking care of, we are growing more trees. So because of that, it kind of covers the problems caused by the global warming. But since we know that global warming is biggest concern, so it needs more solutions and more care for the environment in order to have a safe place, a safe earth to live in. For example, here it is given: invaders from low latitude adapted sources populations may not flower at higher latitudes. This is the problem, that plants do not flower at the higher latitudes. Why? Because here it is given, this is because of the differences in photoperiod sensitivity. We know that the light reflecting on the plant leaves is causing all the reactions inside of the plants, which we learn about in the botany, and which causes the flower to bloom and then the fruit. Though many non-native and invasive grasses can quickly establish and persist asexually by rhizomatous reproduction in locust spread, their ability to flourish and become widespread in new locations may depend on sexual reproduction and influx of novel genetic variation from other populations or species. Since we know that there are a lot of hybrids due to the science and technology and the research of the modern science, we are able to make a lot of hybrids, not only in terms of plants but also in terms of animals. But here we'll be discussing about the plants. So because of this hybrid nature, we can change the originality of a plant and mix two genomes of two other plants, and we can make solutions which may not be possible in a single plant, but when we make hybrid, there is a solution for that. Of course, it may have some side problems of that thing, that not just solving one problem just doesn't mean that the whole genome, which the new whole genome which is made by hybrid process, will not have other problems. We do not know about that. That needs a complete study of the whole genome, of the whole structure. So this is saying that is why exploitation is happening, and all the changes, and how plants can reproduce. Gene flow among introduced. Here we can see students, and whoever wants to take screenshots can take about this. It is also available online. These species all had incredibly damaging effects. So because of all these problems, they have damaging effects. And not just the non-native communities, but also the native communities are also affected because of this problem. You can see here that it impacts by altering fire regimes. Okay, and the grasses are an exceptional model group for understanding rapid adaptive potential in the face of novel combinations of environmental parameters. Here I would like to say something that I am understanding. I'm teaching this in a broader perspective. If any student wants to learn it, read the whole report, the whole research paper. That way you'll learn better. Since explaining the whole research paper is not possible in a video, so that is why I'm explaining on a broader perspective, which is easy to understand. Polyploidy, for example, is common in grasses and could reduce the impacts of inbreeding in newly establishing populations or contribute to increased ecological plasticity. It is also causing ecological plasticity. So all of this problem, and because of their importance to the global food supply, extensive genomic and germplasm resources are publicly available and continually being developed for cereal crops and their wild relatives, facilitating genome scale investigations. Everything is explained very well here. We all can read it out, and here is the acknowledgements. A very great research papers, and thank you all for listening this video, and please subscribe to my channel. Thank you.